In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. My name is Abdul Khalik Darwish. You may have seen, you may have observed that one person is asking for a favor from another person, or asking to take decision from another person, and want him, her, to do it instantly, very now. I need this favor from you, and I need it now. Cannot give you even a little bit of the time. I want you to take decision about this thing very now. I'm not going to let you think when you are alone or when you are with someone else. I don't want you to take some of the time for carefully and calmly considering the implications of this decision. I want you to take the decision now. I am insisting that this is absolutely safe for you. Not only that it is absolutely safe for you to do me this favor or to take this decision, rather it is quite advantageous for you as well. And I shall be doing even a bigger favor to you. I shall be trusting even in a bigger matter at a larger scale upon you. So you need to trust me now. I am quite an honest person. I am the well wisher of yours, so you don't need to suspect me. Not only that you don't need to suspect my sincerity, rather you don't need to suspect my wits, my intelligence as well. You do have to trust not only my will, not only my intention, but my decision making or my mind as well. You do have to trust in the both of these things. This is what somebody is insisting to another person. Do me this favor, do me, and I want it now, I want it now, I need it now. Otherwise there will be no use of it. Or if at all you don't take the decision now, you it will be no use to take this decision later on, and you will be deprived of this huge benefit which you might get if at all you do take this decision very now. Or if you don't take this decision very now, you will be deprived of something very valuable to you, something which is very important to you, and you will have to repent and regret. But there will be no use of it for repenting, regretting, for weeping, for crying, for mourning, for groaning later on. I think that is what is your opinion? What is your opinion if at all somebody trying to do that? What is your opinion about it? I think it is a sheer blackmailing. It is a sheer pressurizing, and it is absolutely nonsense. I think it is a quite a manipulative design, quite an exploitative design. It is, I think it is a pressurizing, and it is a pressurizing tactic. It is a blackmailing tactic, and I think that we must resist it. I think that we must steer clear of out of it. Otherwise, we do have to repent. We do have to regret later on, and it will be a huge trouble for us and those people who are desperate, those people who are determined, those people who are determined and very much determined to resist it. I think they people are really intelligent people. These people are really wise people, and these people should be followed. People should be imitated, and these people should be liked. These people should be admired as well. Why? Because they have learnt one thing, and this learning of one thing is how to resist the pressure, how to bear the pressure. I think we shouldn't be a person who cannot bear the pressure at all, because this lacking the ability to bear the pressure from outside, from someone else, I think it will make us quite a person who is a field person, quite a person who can be easily manipulated, exploited, pressurized, and even blackmailed. I think so. These people who cannot bear the pressure here, they do have to repent and regret later on. In most of the cases, not necessarily in each and every case, but in most of the cases, these people will be found repenting and regretting a lot. And I think so. Being able to resist it, I think it is one of the great qualities we all the people must be possessing, and we ourselves. And still, if at all, I do say that this is half the success, another half of the success should also be included. And what is that, by the way? That is bearing the internal pressure, bearing the internal pressure, the pressure from inside, the pressure from we ourselves and from no one else at all. Many of the people will be thinking that this is no pressure at all, because we people are our own well wisher, we are our own best well wishers. So there is no danger from we ourselves, hence there is no need to act like that. I think this is wrong, and this notion is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. And let me say with enough amount of confidence that it might become even more dangerous if at all we do surrender every time there is a pressure from inside, and if at all we will be we will become a failure, we will become a failed person, and we will be damaging ourselves a lot if at all we do surrender, if at all we do yield to the pressure from inside. What is this pressure from the inside? I think there is a kind of craving, one sort of craving or the other sort of craving. We want to eat something, we want to smoke something, we want to drink something, we want to say something, and it is a kind of impulsive, and it is, if we are so desperate to say it. But there are overwhelming number of the people, overwhelming majority of the people, they fail to bear this pressure. But let me tell you that bearing this pressure, and I think so, controlling these cravings and these impulses, I think it is one of the most important thing as far our success is concerned. And let me say that this controlling and resisting this desire, this pressure from inside, I think it is even more important as compared to bearing the first type of pressure. And why am I calling like that? Because we are always with we ourselves, so this sort of pressure does come upon us so frequently, because we are always available to we ourselves, we are always interacting with we ourselves. So if at all we are unable, if at all we have not developed the skills of bearing the pressure, let me assure you that we will collapse, and we will collapse against our own internal pressure, and against our own craving, our own impulses. And this is the worst kind of failure. The contribution, the participation, the responsibility of our failure, the role of our failure is much much more upon this bad quality, upon this bad habit, upon this bad attitude, upon this vast vacuum, my dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad. That is what we need to understand, and that is something we need to prepare. And let me say with a lot of confidence, rather with a kind of assurance, not only from me, rather from the gurus of the motivational science, gurus of the success science. I think they are all combined upon this thing, that we must be able to bear the pressure, but must be able to bear the pressure from outside, and we must be able to bear the pressure from inside as well. Both of these are compulsory, and nothing is optional or supplementary and complementary, my dear friend. And let me tell you another great tip, great idea, that if at all we do build a kind of resistance against our own cravings and impulses, it will be easier for us to control the pressure from outside. But if at all we are unable to bear the pressure from inside, we shall not be able to bear the pressure from outside as well. So I think it has a key role to play as for our success, as for our happiness is concerned. And I think so, controlling the pressure from inside, it should be momentarily, it should be for some of the time, for half an hour only, and later on, obviously, the pressure does not stay forever. We can take that decision, but now we are calm, and now we are cool minded, and whatever decision we do take now, I think it would be okay, and it will not be bringing a kind of trouble or a failure to us, because now we have taken a decision, taken a decision while being a cool minded person. Likewise, if at all somebody is pressurizing us, insisting us, somebody, then I think so. After some of the time, a little bit of the time, we can take the decision in the favor of that particular person demand, and the demand of favor, because we have now thought upon it in a calm and cool manner, and now the decision whether the pressure from inside or from the outside, I think so, now the decision we have made, small or big, it would be a rational one and not an irrational one. So for that purpose and reason, I think it will contribute to our success, and will not participate in our failure. Thank you.